This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
That deer smelled that sweet freedom. Want to see his children again. My stepdad, he had other plans. See, he beat that deer to the road because he wanted it more. He got down on one knee. My stepdad unloaded the fire of Brad Pitt in the war movie on him. 7th of January, 2021. The best podcast show open known to man. This side of the border, of the equator, of the world, of the earth. My name is Corey Winfield.
Marnie Winfield here.
And this is the 217 Recovery Podcast. Now, I play that intro for a reason.
Really?
Tonight.
That never gets old, just so you know.
It doesn't for me.
No, it's
That's
hilarious.
all that really matters.
I know.
No, I played it because tonight I think we're going to do a little role playing.
Oh, man.
I know. I got my cop outfit on and everything. It's not a nightstick. No, that's just my vape. So that's coming up a little bit later in the episode. You look worn out. You okay?
I'm fine. I had a great day.
Yeah, I didn't say tired. I said worn out. So today is interesting. I gotta say what's up to Preston. He's listening. What's up? And Preston, guy I recently met, he's trying new things. And person in recovery, early recovery, trying new things. Not always easy. Mm-hmm. Because you are so familiar with the old ways. Even though those ways didn't work, we still know that they are there. Learning to live a new life in early recovery is tough. It's hard to accept, but can be done. Mm-hmm. If you go back to your old ways, hey, just catch yourself and learn from it. You know, there'll be some triggers that you won't even know that you have.
Right.
Until they're right there in front of your face. And you're in full blown, like, oh my God, I gotta go get some now. Those are the scary ones. And again, if you give in to the urge, pick yourself back up. You know, dust yourself off and learn. That's my advice for the day.
That's good advice.
Man.
No, that was good advice.
That's what I said. It was fantastic advice.
Yeah, and then today, I was blindsided, and I feel so ridiculous. And I shared with you a dark secret that I have. Mm-hmm. And I guess I shared it with you a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I know what you're going to share.
I'm going to share it with you tonight. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Prepare yourself, everyone.
If you're listening on Pandora, thank you for listening there. Or Apple Podcasts, whatever. Just thank you. So, I had to take a guy today to a place for some extra help after treatment, which is cool. It's a good idea. On my way back, maybe on my way there, I hear the song. Sounds like it's being sung by an angel. And I'm just like, wow, this voice is amazing. And then I start listening to the words. And he dropped an F-bomb. That's when I really started listening. I was like, oh, I like it. I like it better now. It's got swearing in it. And I was like, oh, my God. This angel I hear coming through my speakers is none other than Justin Bieber.
Right. There's the confession.
I was just shocked. I'm like, oh, my gosh. I like Justin Bieber. And I'm driving. I'm like, wow, how old is this kid now? Is he like 30?
God, he's got to be.
We could Google it right now and find out, but that would kill the story.
Right.
It would kill the fun, the mystery. Mm-hmm. How old is this kid? But anyway, I'm like, man, he's really grown up. Listening to the words to his song, and I'm like, man, he's talking about, you know, everybody knows my name. I'm so famous, and growing up famous was hard, and you be lonely. And I'm like, golly, man, this kid. He's not singing about his hot little blonde wife running around peeing everywhere, whatever he did. But he somehow like mistakes he made as a kid, and everybody judging him. And living in a glass house. And oh man, this Justin Bieber kid come around. I like me some Biebs. I think that's what we call them now, Biebs. If you're part of
Biebs.
Yeah, Biebs.
Yeah.
So I'll get you in the car. And we're driving to wherever we were going. I was like, honey.
He comes at me serious as a heart attack.
Because I was serious.
Yeah. He's like, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what is it? Deep breaths.
Mm-hmm. I think this is how he delivered the news. I like Justin Bieber.
Still straight face. Like, just driving in awe that he just said that.
Yeah. And your response was, oh, yeah, I think you already told me that. Like you were not that you were wanting it to be some like.
Right. I said, I think you actually have told me that before.
I think you were relieved. You're like, oh, Jesus. What's coming
I
out of his
was
mouth
relieved.
now? Like, what?
I was waiting for some kind of earth-shattering kind of like.
It was, though. As a man.
Oh, no, but
man.
then he follows it up, and he's driving, he's multitasking on his phone, struggling. He's like, I heard this song that he came out, and I'm really impressed by it. And I don't know, I'm looking at him different, and I like the song. And hold on. And he's driving, and he's looking through his phone, trying to find this song. Then he plays it again. Oh, no, actually, before you played it, you saw.
Yeah, because I was going back and forth because I was at a red light. So I had time to pull up my Apple Music app. Mm-hmm. I hit back. Because it was during my trip, which was about 2-hour drive there and 2-hour drive back. So a lot of songs in there. So I'm like, I know I heard it somewhere around here. And so I get back there and I'm like, there's no Justin Bieber. And then I don't know where it's at. And then as I'm hitting through, I know in the song it kept saying Lonely. So a song called Lonely. I'm like, oh, here, wait, hold on a minute. It's not Justin Bieber. It's some other kid. I don't know, never even heard of him.
And he was all disappointed.
Well, yeah, hold on. You'll be disappointed too. You probably, and hopefully you're not disappointed in me. I got to find the lyrics here.
Oh, but
Benny Blanco.
Yeah. It was classic. He was crushed.
Hold the phone here, though. Hold the phone 1 cotton picking minute. Now this, I pulled it up in the lyrics. See, here, this is what's really confusing. First line is, everybody knows my name now, but something about it still feels strange. Everybody knows my name. Dude, Benny Blanco?
Right?
His real name's Benny White, I think, and he just changed it to Blanco because that's the Spanish word for white.
I don't know.
But now, okay, so now I pull it up and it's on Vivo. Mm-hmm. Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco. Official video.
So it is the Biebs.
What the F is this now? Stupid Amazon. See, now I don't feel as bad. It's a performance live from Saturday Night Live. Looks like.
So it's the Biebs then.
Yeah.
See, there you go, honey.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's Lonely shows the dark side of childhood. So why in the F?
Does Apple Music
No, don't blame Apple. It's Amazon Music.
Ah.
You're going to charge me $6.99 a month. Give me the wrong names. Have me thinking I'm a Justin Bieber fan. And you even said when it started playing, like, oh, it does sound like Justin Bieber, though. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Angels.
So, but, I mean, the song, the music, the vocals coming out of his mouth, that was the Biebs.
I guess, yeah.
Huh. Where did that one name from them? That's weird.
Lonely with Benny Blanco. I don't know. Very upsetting. We'll have to watch the video. I mean, we could watch it now, but people that are listening would be like, oh, okay, I can't hear anything.
And I'm sure you probably all have heard it. I had heard it before. Just never really paid that much attention.
You're a grown person. You can look up Lonely.
Yes.
By Justin Bieber. Or look up Lonely by Benny Blanco. Because, I mean, the
Same
whole
song.
story, like, I was like, it's telling Justin Bieber's story,
Yeah.
So I thought it was the Biebs, and it is the Biebs. So now I like Biebs again.
Okay.
So now I'm good. I'm good.
Yep. And then he said,
How old is this?
what'd you say? I said, I think that guys just feel bad about saying that. You shouldn't. Everybody can love the Biebs.
See, but because I have a thing that hangs down between.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You're saying because guys can't confess that they actually like Justin Bieber. Because he's, you know.
Until today, we couldn't.
Well, he's boy band material.
But once I came out and said I could like him.
But you like NSYNC.
No, I don't.
You didn't?
No.
Ever?
Never.
You like their Christmas music?
No, I did not. I kept hitting fast forward. And you even said, oh, maybe it was just that one song.
Yeah, I do like
I played it because you liked it.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm a man. I can do that.
LFO?
And we can like Justin
You don't
Bieber.
like LFO?
Yeah.
You do?
Chinese food makes me sick.
Yeah.
I liked it when girls came around for the summer. It was fun. Oh, somebody's sleeping outside tonight. So how old do you think Justin Bieber is?
31.
No.
28.
Closer.
27.
No.
29.
No.
What?
26. Come on.
Oh, I thought, I don't know.
Worst guesser ever.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, that's how old he is.
No, I'm just
worst
saying.
guesser ever.
Oh no.
What are you guessing so about?
No, I was just in my head figuring out like when he was popular, how old I was, so that would make sense that he.
So how long have you liked him your whole life?
Oh, my whole life. See, I don't have a thing hanging in between my legs, so I can say that.
You heard him when he was singing about little breakup songs or whatever, and you're like, "Oh, that's my man. That's my dude."
No, I've never done
my
that weird freaking obsession with celebrities thing. I never ever did that.
How old?
I think it's creepy when people are obsessed with celebrities. Like, I'm in love with blah, blah, blah. Like,
when did he
really?
become cute to you?
I don't think he was ever cute to me. I
When
think
did
he went
become
from being
sexy
like,
man?
never.
Never. You don't
Now
think
he's just a adolescent trapped in it. That's all I can think of is like Mickey Mouse Club type deal. Even though he wasn't Mickey Mouse Club, that's what I think of.
When I see Britney Spears, I don't think Mickey Mouse Club.
I'm sure you don't, because you're once again a man. So that's where you can't keep that, and you probably dig that whole weird young girl purity thing. But I don't know. See, I don't know. Just in general, I just never been infatuated with celebrities on like a drool level.
I'm just saying, me neither. Until today,
Oh,
when I realized that I'm a big fan of Justin Bieber.
that's good.
I don't think I can go back and like his old stuff though.
Maybe you might try though,
I don't think so.
because you're looking at him in a whole different light now.
I do.
If these lyrics made sense, maybe the other ones did, and you just weren't listening.
Yeah, I think we can only like 26-year-old Justin Bieber music as being a man. Like, we can't go back like 4 years ago. Maybe I'll let you get away with that one song where he's like, "My mama doesn't like you," or something. Or you doesn't like, or nobody likes you. My mama hates you too, or something. Or my mama likes everybody, but she don't like your ass, or something. That song,
I like that Holy song that he came out with.
because he's 26.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Okay. There you go.
Go figure. Love you, Biebs. I'm gonna hit him on Twitter.
Do you want me to try to get you tickets? Concert when concerts come back?
I'll be one of his 2 million people that hit him up on Twitter every day. But I'll be creepy as F.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna.
He'll see mine. I'll send him a D pic. Just kidding. I would never do that to Justin Bieber. Just a kid.
Your new best bud.
Yep, my buddy. He's gonna sing at our recovery fest. See if we can get him to do an online song for us. He'd do it for me.
I saw him on Ellen once, and he was kind of an a-hole.
He used to be. He got married. Now he's 26. So he's. Did you heard that song? He had a lot of problems growing up.
Yeah.
He had money. It's hard.
Yeah.
Lived in a glass house. Everybody making fun of him. He's just a stupid kid. He even says in the song. Now he's a man. Married. I'm married. We both got married, I think, in 2020. Maybe he got married in 2019. Either way, whatever. We're married. We understand that married life now.
You guys are you trying to find all the connections? that
I
you
bet we could write a song together and it'd be magical.
have? Wow, you are really.
I could even
taking
rap
this.
on it, really. Or maybe he wants to rap on it. He lets me sing. I'll do the vocal hooks and stuff, chorus. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Put it on your list of things.
Hit me up, Justin.
Yeah.
Hit me up, Beebs. Hook up, man. We'll get the baby. Or we can bring back somebody. That's what we should do, Beebs. Let's bring back, like, Be Real from Cypress Hill. Like, let's make him relevant for, like, a hot minute. Or whoever. We'll talk about it later. Wasting valuable time. Could be talking about recovery. But I just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Come clean. I feel better.
Good.
I really do. So, the role playing I wanted to do was about recovery coaching and being a friend. Because they're two different roles. So, if you're a recovery coach, I am some dude who's like, hey, or no, I'm a woman, and they put me with you. You're my recovery coach.
Who's they?
The people that are a fan. Families Against
They're already
Narcotics.
off to a bad start. Wait, you're a woman, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you see my boobs?
Okay.
They look like man boobs, but they're not. They're women.
Okay, so you got placed with me? Okay.
Hey, Marnie, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can live life without using drugs. I need them. Life's hard.
So is this our first time meeting? I'm just asking you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's over Zoom. Make it even more complicated.
Well, obviously, no, obviously, I know it's hard, but I'll tell you, first thing is you're in the right place, being here and having this conversation. I can tell you personally that I'm in recovery myself, so I've been there, and I felt the way you're feeling right now. I felt the exact same way.
Yeah, but your husband's awesome.
It is good to have support. That's for sure. But you can find support. You can find the people in your life that are healthy and are behind you in your efforts in recovery. And those are the people you need to stay close with.
Okay.
I'm not doing this whole...
Should I call a therapist, maybe?
Therapists are good. Okay. Therapists are good. Anybody should have therapists. Everyone should have a therapist.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go ahead and meeting. Okay, now let's pretend we're friends. Oh, that was a really bad phone ring.
Hello?
Hey, Monty, what's up? It's me, Marge.
Hey, Marge. How's it going?
How you doing today?
How are you doing? It's a question.
Well, I smoked a pack of cigarettes this morning, so I'm off to a good start.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can do this whole recovery thing. I can't go a day without thinking about using drugs and stuff.
Well, what happened? What's been going on?
I don't know, Monty. This guy came over last night, and it turned out it's not going to work out between us, and I just felt like that was my last chance, and so I drank again. And
I thought you got rid of that guy.
There's a different guy. This guy I met off Farmers Only, and he wasn't even a farmer. It's weird. But anyway, I'm losing my voice and my accent, so yeah, I drank again, so I'm done. I'm tired of disappointing people.
Well, Marge, first off, you knew that guy was bad news from the get-go, and that's, we talked about trying to stay away from familiar faces that weren't good for you, but you know what? It happened, and you just need to pick yourself back up, and,
Monty, am I on speakerphone? Is your cute husband there? You sound different.
Marge, you need to sober up.
You're
And
talking to me like you're talking to me like a recovery coach, not my friend.
I'm not. I don't. That's what I would say to a friend. Except for you're making this really difficult because you're making it really creepy and awkward.
That's part of role playing that makes it fun, exciting. All right, let's reverse the roles then.
What, you want me to be a recovery?
Yeah, and then have me be whatever. Want to be the coach first, or you want to be the friend first?
I can be the recovery.
Okay, do you want me to be the friend first? Okay,
no, you mean to be the okay.
I'll be the coach first.
Okay, you can be the coach first.
Okay,
fine.
Zoom.
Corey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm losing it.
What'd you lose?
I can't do this.
What is this?
I can't do the sober thing.
When's the last time you drank?
Well, I'm drinking now. I mean, I'm not drunk right now, but I'm about to go get more.
That's a good idea, you think?
Probably not, but F it. I can't do it. I'm not like you.
No, you're not. And that's okay. Not a lot of people are. But nothing's going to make the situation better by drinking more.
Well, it feels like it.
Well, what are you feeling? What's making you want to go drink more?
It's not going to happen for me.
Well, you've already been drinking, so.
Well, you say all that because you're you, and you're all confident and everything's good for you.
No, if I had one drink, I would say the same thing. I would say that I couldn't do it. That's what the disease does, man.
Well, it feels like this is pointless because I've done this a million times, and I knew you were going to say that, so I don't even know why I'm calling you.
You haven't done it because you want help, and you haven't done it 2 million times yet, so you got to keep going, man. How about you hit me up tomorrow, sober up, don't get that other bottle. Call Jack. He's your therapist, right?
Jack never answers the phone.
Oh. Well, call his office, me off.
I'm calling you because nobody picks up the phone. So, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to a meeting tomorrow.
All right, either way, call me tomorrow. Early. I have a plan for you. You're going to like it.
Okay, whatever.
Hit a meeting instead of getting more.
Okay, whatever.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Man,
Yeah, that's pretty good, I thought. I was stern. I'd be a good recovery coach.
It could have been way more difficult.
I should have taken the training. I should take it a third time.
Yeah.
To polish up stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, now you're a friend.
Am I due again then?
What were you due last time?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, be whoever you want.
Okay.
Ring, ring, ring. Sup, Corey? Hey.
I gotta talk to you about some stuff. I haven't talked to you in forever, but I know that you're got all your life's back in order and everything, and I want what you have.
Bro, that's my wife. Very inappropriate.
That's not where I was going with, man. What are you even talking about? You're married?
Yeah, bro. You didn't get the invite. My bad. No, so what's going on again? Sorry, I was taking the dump.
Nothing. I'm frustrated, and I can't stay off. I can't stay off the bottle and the drugs.
Have you tried?
I mean, yeah, but I know I probably need to do something. I know I've tried to talk to people. I've tried to, I called this number once and talked to somebody for a minute, and they told me all about treatment and rehabs and all that crap. And I don't have time for that. I got child support I got to pay. I got, got to pay the rent. And I'm trying to get my car fixed.
There's outpatient. You got to start doing something though, man. You're just sitting around. You're saying all these things, and it sounds good. You say you want to stop, you want to do this, and then 2 days later, you're right back to drinking, talking about, I can't do this, I can't do that, I got to pay child support. If you really cared about child support, you wouldn't be drinking right now.
It doesn't matter. I have to do it.
You have to drink?
No, I have to pay my child support. I cannot not be working.
How much money did you waste buying those bottles?
I don't know.
You're saying the right things. You're just not backing it up, man.
See, but this is you're not getting the point. I
don't need to get the point. You're not getting the point.
I make good money in my job.
Okay, and you're gonna lose your job, so it doesn't really matter.
Why do you say I'm gonna lose my job? I'm not gonna lose my job. My boss is my best friend.
You a year's salary within 3 years, you will lose your job.
Well, I'm not taking that bet because that's a stupid bet.
Yeah, because you don't have any money to pay me.
Oh, why you gotta be such an a-hole?
Because that's who I am.
Man,
Get off my phone. I ain't got time for you.
I don't like you anyway.
I already hung up, so I didn't even hear that.
Oh, bummer.
You heard click, click.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you get those calls.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard them.
Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh like right in the microphone there, but no.
What? I'm just saying. No one in particular. I was just...
Right. Am I that hard, though, with them?
No.
No.
You're not. And they're usually not that stubborn and persistently mean. I don't know. It depends. It depends on where the person's at the moment. And lots of times I found that if people are depending on their kind of get a feel out their attitude and their like current status of like emotional stability, and it might not be a good time to actually kind of get down to the nitty gritty.
Right.
I'm not talking about drunk or not drunk. They might not even be drunk or high, but they are kind of worked up to the point where, you know, all your words will fall on deaf ears. It's not really, and I'm not saying that it's not worth a shot maybe, but when it gets to the point where, you know, like just tell them you care and tell them that, you know, I really want to hear what you have to say. I can hear the pain in your voice. I know you're frustrated. I know you're upset. And I really want to talk about this with you. You know, why don't you try to get some sleep? Try to, you know, get something to eat, relax, you know, watch some Walking Dead episodes. And, you know, why don't you just hit me up tomorrow, or I'll try you if I don't hear from you by like noon. Then you'll feel better. Take a shower, get some rest.
My mom used to tell me that, and I've actually heard this a lot, but trying to talk to someone who's been or is under the influence is really kind of pointless. And my mom the way she would say it would really get under my skin, though. Like, she'd come in and she'd be like, well, I'm not even talking to you about it because you're drunk, you know, and that was her frustration. But it made me feel like, oh, is there a button I can press that can make me undrunk so we can have this conversation, and I can press it back again? Like, there's a way to do it without, like you said, you know, just come like, hey, let's pick this up tomorrow, man. Maybe the basketball game's on, or, you know, Marnie needs help in the kitchen baking this pie. Can we pick this up tomorrow? You know, like there's a way to move it without being, oh, you're drunk. There's no point in talking to you.
Yeah.
And my mom didn't do that all the time, but there was times where she was just so like done.
I think that I mean I know I've done that too. I mean, when in past fights or whatever with people, because it seems like, you know, you want to say something just like hurtful to make it over with, and half the time I'm sure I was intoxicated as well, so that didn't make it any better. But it's true, nothing really truly gets resolved when you're dealing with somebody who's under the influence. And like I said earlier, or in a bad spot, like emotionally, like worked up to where, like, as long as you know they're safe, you've established that they're not in danger of any way of hurting themselves or being hurt, kind of just like pick it up at another time. Just let them know you care and you're there for them, but that it's not the time to really like hatch through big issues. And that's I'm not a therapist. Also, just a disclaimer, or a doctor, but just out of personal experience, my own being on both sides.
Just when we role play.
I don't like role playing because I don't get into it like for real, because I'm
sometimes
not
if
really.
you're a doctor, you do.
Yeah, I'm saying with you, I can't. It's like, it does not work.
Role playing with me doesn't work?
No.
What? I'm so confused right now.
I'm talking about, like,
Sexual relationship.
No.
That's not where I was going with that. No, I'm saying when we're trying to do this recovery coach thing.
Role playing's so much fun though. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking because there's two different ways to approach it. Obviously, if you're a recovery coach, you've taken the training. You're not really supposed to be friends with the person that you're mentoring or coaching. But a lot of times, friends will come and want to talk. And there's supposed to be this fine line of, well, are you a coach or you a friend? But obviously, we're not going to turn our friends down. Well, I mean, I kind of did. That kind of just called me in our role play. Mm-hmm. But, I feel like I can be more honest with a friend, whereas maybe the coaching, I'm more of a, here's the game plan. Let's follow the plays and let's run them how they're drawn up. And let's get you to another resource. I can listen to them, giving them advice probably. Unless they ask for it. But if they're in a situation and it's something that I can relate to with a personal story, I can say, man, know what you're going through. Not totally, because my girl never cheated on me. But I understand because one time I had this cat and she would always go to the neighbor's house and it really made me mad.
Well, I mean, I would say, I think more often than not that there's ways that you can, when you say call a spade or whatever, and call people, you know what I mean? Like, kind of, you're recognizing what they're saying, and, you can call them out on it. You just have to do it tenderly and professionally.
I don't like that part of it.
Well, I know, but that's kind of what you have to do. And the one thing, the most important thing 100% is make sure there's no judgment being passed. And even you might even do it not even recognizing that you are. And that's a big no, because people will pick up on that, and it's not a good feeling for the people on the other end, because that's not why they called you. They got enough people in their lives telling them that they've done the wrong thing. So your wording needs to be careful.
I told a friend once I was not going to take him to treatment. Or no, it wasn't to treatment, to detox.
Yeah, but that was circumstantial. That was because he was like 1,000,000 miles away.
No, he wasn't that far away.
And you were like, you were just going to leave again.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah.
And he's a friend, and he was just like, well, I need detox. And I'm like, what? No, you don't. You need treatment. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm no doctor, no therapist, but this guy, he does, and he ended up getting it or whatever. But why would I drive him to detox? Why would I go pick him up, drive an hour and a half to go pick him up, drive an hour and a half back to take him to this other place, and then drive however long to get back home? When a week later, 3 days later even, he's going to call me and be like, I'm good, bro. Take me back home. Mm-hmm. I take him back home, and then a week later I get the same damn call. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I'm not going to do it. And he's like, what? I'm like, because I'm not wasting my time. Mm-hmm. I was like, this time we were engaged. I was like, I have a beautiful fiance right here. Mm-hmm. Like, why? I'm not leaving her to go drive your ass around. Like, no, like, I'm not going to do it. That is a waste of my time. Mm-hmm. And I don't like wasting my time.
Yeah.
Which I do waste a lot of time, but I don't know. It was just one of those things where, I wasn't his recovery coach at all.
Right.
But it was just like a friend thing where I just had no, like, I'm not going to do it. Just because someone does call you and they're asking for this or that or demanding this or that, which they do sometimes, doesn't mean you got to do it.
We've talked about that actually multiple times, I think, on the podcast, is that it's not bad to say no to things. I mean, it's not unhealthy. It's not like you're looking like you're incapable or that things aren't important. It's just like, if you're going to prioritize you and what you are willing and what you are able to do to the best of your abilities. If it doesn't fit in that, then say no.
It's better than saying that you're going to try. Let me call you back in 20 minutes. Just say no.
Right.
You know, like don't just say no.
Right.
Free yourself from it. But why? Don't worry about why, because I said no. I don't feel like doing it. Mm-hmm. And if you do have a reason, like I did, you know, I was like no, because I don't like wasting my time.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, don't be afraid to say no, and you don't have to give a reason.
No, you don't have to. Because
Jesus told me to tell you no. There you go. There's a reason.
I'm just not going to do it. I have my reasons.
Because my mama said. Things I don't feel like it.
Right.
Whatever, man. Just no. Like, if you would like, I can tell you, let me call you back in 20 minutes. Would you want me to just flat out tell you no, or do you want me to lie to you and tell you I'll call you back in 20 minutes?
Yeah. Right.
You know, if you need somebody right now to help you, it's not going to be me, so might want to move on.
Mm-hmm. Honesty. Honesty's good.
I've heard that I was too honest, like brutally honest sometimes, and I don't know. Like, and it all depends on who I'm talking with and who I'm dealing with too. You know, if it's somebody that's just wearing me out, it's like sometimes you're just like, look, bro, like you're sugarcoating all of this to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not how it is.
Yeah.
In reality. I think that's what I didn't like about when my mom would like get on my case, because she was like brutally honest. And when you care about somebody like that and they're brutally honest with you, you feel like they're attacking you. I'm like, this person's supposed to have my back. They're supposed to be in my corner, you know. And then when you're intoxicated or high or whatever, you really take offense to it, and you take it even more personal. And you're supposed to be the one that, you know, out of all the people in my life,
yeah,
you're the one. You know, you're gonna turn your back on me. And if they come at you with that, it's like, don't you owe me $10? I don't know. I don't know. But like,
no, you'd basically just be like, well, first off, you know that's not true, and we're not having this conversation right now.
There you go. Can we talk about this tomorrow? I gotta help Marnie in the kitchen. She's baking pies.
Yeah, she's looking for her pie pan.
Mm-hmm. And that Fetty Wap song. In the kitchen cooking pies with my baby.
I don't know.
Hello.
You're the DJ.
Maybe Justin Biebs. Maybe Biebs and I'll remake a Fetty Wap song. Say hello. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So just throwing some things out there tonight. Mixing it up a little role playing. Mm-hmm. A little heart to heart confessional. It's recovery, baby.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
And you're in recovery whenever you say you are.
That's for sure.
If you are in new or early recovery, welcome, and don't give up. I'm telling you, Marnie will tell you.
Yes.
It feels great. And it takes practice, it takes time. You got to change your life. You got to learn how to live again. You got to learn how to live sober. Mm-hmm. Learn what you like. If you are thinking that a loved one or a spouse or a boyfriend or girlfriend, oh, they're my whole world and they left me. Read a book on codependency. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to learn how to make yourself happy. And I thank God that I got married and that I found Marnie in a relationship with her. When I did in life 5 years ago, it'd have been hell. You know, it'd have been horrible. Wouldn't even be talking to you right now.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm at where I'm at and you're at where you're at, we know that first we have to be strong for ourselves, you know, before we can even be there for each other. You know, there's no, oh, I'll hold you up, you hold me up. Nah, that doesn't work. You both fall. But we can hold ourselves up, then we definitely can support each other. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's just been great. So,
yeah. And also, I mean, being happy equates with being healthy. And being healthy means that you're making the decisions that are healthy decisions for you physically and then also emotionally. And that's and I guess if you want to use the word socially, because like for me, I was starting over. Like I was making a fresh start. And I cannot stress enough, like when you were on the phone earlier having your conversation, mm-hmm. I just wanted to scream over the whole thing. Like, trust me, you want a fresh start. It just sounds to me like you need a fresh start. And I know all this stuff that we're hanging on to because we think it makes sense, whether it's the house that we're living in or the job that we have or the person that we're dating that hasn't worked, and then we made it work, and then it didn't work, and then I made it work, and then it didn't work, and then it's when you look at your track record of all that stuff, like how important is it to you, and how healthy is it for you to keep in your life? If you're going to a job that you don't like, that's a trigger. That's a huge negative towards you.
We've been talking about that a lot lately.
Yeah, and it's because it gets brought up a lot by individuals, and I almost just want to be like, hello, you don't belong there. You don't belong in a job you don't like, or at least can tolerate. I mean, if it makes you miserable, that means that means for at least 40 hours of your week are miserable.
But it's hard. Somebody's going to be like, well, that's how I pay my bills. And,
oh, no, we've heard it all. I know.
But
I said it myself. I did it myself all the time.
I didn't realize it until after that crap-ass radio station Ben Harbor incident. Until it was brought up years later, like, you don't want to work for those type of people anyway. And it wasn't the job. I liked the job. It's just the people I was working for were just scumbag people. Like, I really did not want to work for those people. I didn't want to work with them, for them. Didn't want nothing to do with those kind of people. Mm-hmm. And looking back at it, yeah, it all worked out how it was supposed to. Right. But I was carrying around some heavy resentments, and that was part of the things that I had to unload and I had to come to terms with and able to move on. Those are the things that would keep me stuck with drinking.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to process them. And that's just part of the learning, though. Mm-hmm. The part of the learning and the growing along the way.
Yeah.
It takes time. But, man, it is awesome.
Yeah.
When you get some long stretches of sobriety under your belt.
And when you get that balance, because everything's not going to be 100%, obviously. Nobody loves their job like it's the ultimate job of all time. But, balance for sure. And when you get there, you'll know it. Things make sense. But you have to make those sacrifices. You have to make those, decisions. And a lot of them are hard. But really evaluate what's really good for you.
For sure. And send me a drawing that can go on the coffee bag.
Yes.
If you know someone who can draw, I don't care if you can draw just a stick man. Cool. Send it to me. Because I want to send some stuff to the coffee companies to pitch them that, a recovery coffee. Mm-hmm. And where proceeds could help us, help people in early recovery. So, if you can draw a little something.
Yeah.
If not, if you know somebody who can, tell them, hey, man, how would you design a coffee cover? Like a bag of coffee.
Yep.
Just send it to me, though. For real. You can do that for me.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Well, that'll do it for tonight, folks.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to end every show like that now.
No, you won't.
Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Or today. Hope you enjoyed your shower while you were listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. No, thanks for listening, though. Like us, subscribe, however you listen. If you listen through our app, that's cool, too. It's a free app, available everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's free. So when we do a podcast, it publishes before all the rest of them. I think Spotify is the second quickest. iHeartRadio takes like an hour and a half. I don't know about the other ones. But, yeah, you want it like instant when we get done. There you go.
There you go.
Get the 217 Recovery app available in all the stores.
Yes.
So, until Saturday, have a good one. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you.
Night, everybody.
It's March. Hey.